morning, everyone. On behalf of the DLSC Board of Directors, my name is Ashor, and I welcome you to Divine Light Spiritualist Church. If you are new to DLSC or haven't been here for a while, we welcome all of you. Anyone with a mobile phone, please be sure it's on silent or off. I will now speak the land acknowledgement. With honor and respect, we acknowledge that the land on which we gather today is a home to many indigenous people across Turtle Island. This is a traditional territory of Anishinaabe, Misagas, adjacent to Misagas of Scugog Island First Nation. This land is and will continue to be home to the indigenous people. Let us acknowledge the mistakes and trauma of the past with authenticity, truth, and reconciliation. We pay respect to the elder, past and present, recognizing their ongoing connection to this land. We honor the enduring presence of the indigenous people on this land, and we recognize our responsibility to learn from their wisdom, respect their tradition, and support peace. As a spiritual community, we commit to fostering understanding, respect, and unity with all who share this land. Today, our speaker is Lorraine Morton, and our medium and our ministerial students, which including me, Lorraine, and Steve. Good, Steve? You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. Our prayer persons are Reverend Dolores and Carol. Please note that the opinion of our speakers reflect their own beliefs, and our speakers and medium works with the Spirit in their own individual way. DLSC is not responsible for what our speakers and medium say. This includes our own ministers and ministerial students. I now call on Reverend Dolores to say our opening prayer.
Good morning. Let us pray. Divine Spirit, Father, Mother God, we come to you today asking for your protection. Surround us with your divine love. Encamp us round about with your strength and your shield. Let us, all who take refuge in you, be glad. Let them ever sing for joy. Shelter us, for it is you we receive our blessings. Lord, I ask that you protect us in all ways. Set our mind on the spirit of life and peace. Divine Spirit, this service is now left into your love and care. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Dolores. Let's say the Lord's Prayer together now, please. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom comes, thy will be done on earth as it is on heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. On the inside cover of our songbook, you will see our 7 principles. Let's say them together now, please. We believe in the fatherhood of God, the brotherhood of man, communion of spirit, and the ministry of angels, the continuous existence of the human soul, personal responsibility, compensation and retribution hereafter for all the good and evil deeds done on earth, eternal progress open to every soul. Let's now sing our first song Beautiful Sunday, on page 42. When you find it, if you can, please stand.
Beautiful day. I've got someone
day. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Ha, 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 beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh my, it's a beautiful day. Birds are singing, you by my side. Take a car and go for a ride. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Look up on land, follow the sun, making Sunday go on and on. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Ha, 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 beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh my, it's a beautiful day. Ha, 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 beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Oh my, it's a beautiful day. Ha, ha, beautiful Sunday. Okay, it is a beautiful Sunday. A little bit cold, but it's beautiful. Now it's time for our spiritual healing. Spiritual healing is the most divine aspect of our service. I ask that you refrain from having conversation with another during our healing part of service. We will say the first stanza in unison, and then I'll read the names in our healing book. We will then have a moment of silence, then we will say the second stanza. In our moment of silence, mentally added anyone that in need of healing, plus those in our healing book. For those who wish healing, please come to the healing stool when the healers are ready. For those who do not wish for healing, this time gives you an opportunity to meditate. If you know of anyone who needs spiritual healing, you may receive a healing for them. This form of healing is also effective. First stanza now, please. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstruction from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. Ashor and family, Zaya Warda, Donna, John, Ryan and family, Zachary, Nolan and family, Rick, Cindy, Sebastian, and in solo progression, Catherine O'Hara. If I mispronounce any name, the angels know where to send the energy. Now let's have a moment of silence, please. Second stanza now, please. I ask the great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and the power of God. Our healers are Steve and Reverend Dolores. I ask you to come forward now, please.
Infinite Mother, Father God, and cosmic healing forces, may the limitless healing energies flow through all who sat on our healing stools. May it also flow through those whose names are in our healing book, and to those that we mentally thought of as a need of healing. The healing Christ is with them, angelic forces of healing attend them, and minister to every need of the body, mind, and emotion. The healing power is now flowing. Thanks be to God. We now know that wonderful blessings have been received and will continue in accordance with God's will. Amen.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Reverend Dolores. Our next song is I Can See Clearly Now on page 35. When you find it, you can stand if you can.
I can leave now. We're laughing because Steve said I can see clearly now the rain has gone, right? But because Lorraine, I can see clearly now Lorraine has.
Okay, love you, bye-bye.
Facebook, yes.
Okay.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue sky. See clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Come on, the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Sunshiny day.
Okay, now it's time for our spiritual talk. Lorraine began her journey at the church in 2018. She is listening to a calling to become a minister, and following the calling from her heart, she has been there as long as she can remember. She is currently in DLSC Minister's course and was a student previously with Reverend Barbara at DLSF. She is a member of a 12 Steps spiritual program that has helped her grow and understand who and what she wants out of life. She carries an attitude of gratitude and has learned from her desire to be authentically loved and to give back what she has been so freely given to her. Please welcome Lorraine Morton.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Okay. So I've chosen to talk on the spiritual meanings of color. I think this came to me back in the end of 2025. I started realizing the colors I was wearing were sort of going with my frame of mind and how I was feeling. And in the end of 2025, I was into a lot of gray and black, and I realized that when I'm down and feeling depressed or feeling lonely, I tend to gravitate to the darker colors. And when I'm up, I'm in pink. And pink is my color. Pink has a lot of meaning to me because Back in 2007, I had breast cancer, so pink is very important to me. I carry my pink with me. So I realized that my higher power, whom I choose to call God, my guides and my angels, made me aware of color and guided me to share with you on the different meanings of color. So I will start off with sharing about the color silver. The color silver symbolizes affluence and modernism. The color, like gold, silver symbolizes wealth, but it is also a trendy and dynamic color representing modern advancements in technology. It calms, heals, restores, and enlightens the mind, inspiring intuition and reflection and illuminating the way. Silver lining means good outcome from something bad. Best known for its dazzling sheen and metallic elements, silver is a hue unlike any other. Much like gold, the color silver is most commonly associated with affluence, symbolic of wealth, prosperity, and good fortune. The color silver relates to success. Those who wear silver are thought to be dressed in the trappings of royalty. Silver prevails as one of the most powerful shades, making it a prominent member of the color wheel. Silver plays a large role in religious context. Throughout the Bible, there are many references to this shiny shade. From beauty and old age to death and weakness, the color silver holds many connotations. However, most of these meanings are steeped in sorrow. For instance, darker silvers are a sign of destruction and shame. In Hinduism, silver is held in much higher esteem. Hindus subscribe to the notion that silver embodies spiritual enlightenment, eloquence, and encouragement. Those who want to be their higher selves are urged to connect with the color silver. If cutting-edge technology were to be described as a color, it would be silver. Silver is sleek and stylish, making it the perfect representation of present-day advancements. It's also inherently masculine. You'll find a lot of silver in men's hair products and toolboxes. Unfortunately, this means that women don't resonate with silver as strongly as their male counterparts do. Latin Americans are quite fond of the color silver. Used to depict strength and riches, silver is synonymous with everything that they covet. Across Europe, silver represents expert craftsmanship. If you work with silver, you're thought to be a highly trained professional. Meanwhile, Germans maintain that silver signifies sophistication. In other words, they regard silver as a sharp and eloquent hue. Though silver has its admirable qualities, it's not as innocent as it would like us to believe. In fact, this smooth-talking shade often has corrupt intentions. This is where the term silver tongue derives from. If you're particularly gullible, silver will capitalize on your trusting disposition. Denounced as a cheater and a liar, the color silver has a sullied reputation. As a color wheel powerhouse, silver excels at delivering peace of mind. If your head and heart are perpetually at odds, allow the color silver to intervene. Silver effortlessly resolves conflict, which bodes well for optimal well-being. Best of all, silver eases physical discomfort. With its calming presence and healing power, the color silver can diminish both emotional and physical pain. Bright silver opens up the new ideas and intuitiveness. Dark silver and gray can mean that negativity, fear is accumulating in the body. You are considered to be gentle, kind, and sensitive if you like silver. White and silver are colors associated with higher self and spirituality. Where gold is masculine, silver is considered as feminine energy. It is associated with the moon as well as the ebb and flow of tides. Silver color is considered as cleansing, illuminating, and showing the way forward. People who like silver tend to be introspective and often lost in their own world. They are highly artistic, creative, and imaginative, making them good poets and writers. That's me out. It is believed that success comes easily to those who like this color. This may be due to the fact that such people are more open to new ideas and possibilities while being resourceful. On the downside, silver-loving people can be moody, as their moods are reflected by the changes in the lunar cycle. Often they live in a delusional world of fantasies. What your silver car says about you. You want to appear cool and elegant. You like the futuristic look. You are a calm and confident person. Popular phrases that include the color silver. Silver lining, a good outcome from something bad. Born with a silver spoon in the mouth, used to having riches and wealth. Silver screen refers to the movie industry and the screens at the cinema. On a silver platter, you are giving something away too easily. Silver surfer, an elderly person who browses the internet. That was a new one to me. I had never heard that before. Silver surfer.
I love that.
I guess that's where I stand. And silver bullet, action that cuts through complexity and fixes a problem fast. Summary, silver color meaning. A delicate blend of helpful and harmful, the color silver can be used for good and evil. In the wrong hands, silver can cause utter chaos and disruption. However, it can also provide refreshing transparency. Silver's inconsistencies make it somewhat mysterious, but this only amplifies its overall allure. Silver symbolizes modernism, affluence, intuition, illumination. Effects of silver reflects, inspires, calms, and restores. Positive traits, enlightening, trendy, healing, and dynamic. Negative traits, deceiving, immoral, insincere, and enigmatic. So then I was taken to the color of gray, and gray, the color of compromise and control. Gray is neutral, conservative, unemotional. It is practically solid as a rock, making it incredibly stable, reliable, and calming. It has a peaceful, relaxing, and soothing presence. Gray avoids attention but offers mature, insightful advice to anyone who asks. Gray area means something unclear, undefined. A mixture of black and white, gray is the best of both worlds. It doesn't lead with emotion, which is why it's unusually detached. Gray is aloft. This can sometimes come off as snobbish, but gray stays at a distance because it doesn't know any better. As a blend of two dominant colors, gray struggles with its identity. Gray has no desire to explore itself because it thinks it lacks depth. So as not to hurt its own feelings, this silvery shade sticks to what it knows. And I think most of my life I lived in that sort of gray area. I was standoffish. I was the one that would go into a room and sit in a corner and just watch everybody. Didn't take part, but I liked to watch people and how people reacted within the dynamics of the area. Or you'd find me in the kitchen because I like being in the kitchen too. Good luck getting to know the color gray. Best described as an introvert, gray recoils in the face of social interaction. Stepping out its comfort zone is something that gray would never consider. It's for this reason why many regard gray as reserved. Every decision is accompanied by severe overthinking, which can be frustrating to those who loathe indecisiveness. Gray fears decision-making so much that it often stays on the fence. I did that a lot in my life. I was that gray person. I sat on the fence. I couldn't make my own mind up. It had to be, well, what do you want to do? And then I wouldn't speak up for myself, you know. I would say, okay, we'll do what you want to do. And I stuffed a lot in my life, which caused, when I erupted, it was like a volcano. Now just leave it at that. The color gray will never foist its beliefs on you. It respects boundaries, making it as, and I respected people's boundaries. It was my own boundaries that I didn't respect, because I didn't look after myself. I let everybody walk all over. In my 12-step program, we talk about, we have a hula hoop. It's 3 feet around you, and you notice yourself, if someone gets really close in your face, how uncomfortable you feel. Well, I was uncomfortable all the time because I allowed people just to walk all over me, and I had such low self-esteem. So I lived very much in this gray, and I think that's why I was taken to this in December. The color gray is to make me aware of where I was. I'm not there anymore. No way, shape, or form. You come inside my circle, you know about it. Good luck getting to know the color gray. Okay, I read that. The color gray will never foist its beliefs on you. It respects boundaries, making it a peaceful presence. It offers an unmatched level of serenity and can turn energy into stillness. Some people argue that gray can be too calm, in some cases even subdued. If you thrive in active settings, don't surround yourself with gray. Failure to heed this advice may lead to unwanted self-reflection. Gray is an old soul. It endures countless life experiences and thought to be widely insightful. However, gray only offers its pearls of wisdom when asked to. If the splendors of life intrigue you, seek guidance from this all-knowing hue. You'd be surprised at how many enlightened stories it has to share. As a color that's highly respected, gray flourishes in leadership roles. The color gray is humble, well-meaning, and dynamic, making it the ideal authority figure. Deceit and half-truths are two things that gray abhors. Rather than practice deception, gray honors honesty, transparency, and integrity. And those are 3 things that I really want to see in a person that I'm involved with or become close friends with. This admirable quality allows gray to ascend through the ranks with ease. While gray appreciates humor and lightheartedness, there's a time and place for such silly matters. Yeah, I'm told I'm too straight. I need to laugh more. When dealing with the color gray, expect to take things seriously. If you find it challenging to keep a straight face, be careful around the color gray. It has little tolerance for immaturity and foolishness. In other words, gray can be uptight. Some would even say that gray is a control freak. I'm loosening up. I'm not that control freak anymore, and I am finding humor. I will share a little story about me being straight-laced and not immature and an old soul. A number of years ago, when I started in program, my 12-step program, my husband is in his program, and he was watching TV downstairs, and I was in the living room, and I'm watching trains, planes, and automobiles, and I'm killing myself laughing. And I mean, I can watch the funniest movie and just sit there, you know, I just sit there and I just watch. I don't laugh, I don't chuckle, I don't smile, I just watch. And I'm laughing like crazy, and he walks upstairs and he says, "What's the noise coming from up here?" And he says, "What are you watching?" And I told him, trains, planes, and automobiles. And he says, "Well, keep watching." And I have found humor now. I can be me, and part of me is being happy, joyful, and free, and letting Lorraine come forward, because Lorraine lived a life of stuffing and no friends, secluded, my bedroom, and I find I'm doing it a little bit now, so I'm glad church was on today, because 2 Sundays I haven't been here, and I saw myself falling back into the old gray areas, or, you know, you turn the TV on and I lay there all day and I don't bother getting dressed, and I just go to the kitchen to get something to eat, back on the couch, and I thought, no, this has to change. And so, thank you for no snow, God, and we're here today. While gray appreciates human, okay, I read that. Some would even say that gray is a control freak. For those who don't respond well to directions or rules, you'll likely find a foe in the color gray. Deep shades of gray are associated with depression and loneliness. Color psychology suggests that the black tones within gray are responsible for this adverse effect. And I can tell when I'm getting that way, because I do resort to putting on gray or black, or the really dark colors, different shades of gray. Fortunately, lighter shades don't possess these same grim qualities. If you're prone to sadness or anxiety, be mindful of the grays that surround you. Light gray is relaxing and soothing. It can help in difficult life situations. Funny enough, I just painted my dining room, and all the way upstairs in the hallway, a really nice light shade of gray. And I feel really open with that color, you know, it's not dark. I don't like going into a house with a lot of dark colors. It makes me feel in a little small area, and like the walls are just closing in, and I like the light colors. Dark gray is serious, solemn, and inflexible. It is associated with self-denial and self-discipline. Yeah. How the color gray affects you. Emphasizes the will to obey, creates expectations, reduces energy from other colors, provides a sense of isolation and alienation. What the gray car says about you. Elegance, you like futuristic designs, you are cool, a man of the world. Popular phrases that include the color gray. Gray area, something unclear or undefined that is open to interpretation. Gray pound, mainly in the UK. It is the economy of the elderly people. Gray suits, powerful businessmen who aren't well known or charismatic. Gray matter, little gray cells, intelligence or brains. Summary of gray color. Thanks to its diversity, gray is far from a cookie cutter. It melds dark with light and sorrow with hope to give it the perfect middle ground. While it's prudent to proceed with caution when approaching the color gray, this inviting hue does more good than harm. Gray symbolizes compromise, neutral, control, practical. Effects of gray: stabilizes, calms, relaxes, and soothes. Positive traits: reliability, maturity, intellect, conservative. Negative traits: pessimistic, sad, indecisive, and unemotional. So the creator of this, his name is Jacob Olson. He is the founder of Color Meanings, and he has a website about color symbolism and design. He is a world-renowned color expert and recognized leader in understanding how color affects human emotion and behavior. So then I was taken to, where are you? Okay, here it is. My color, pink. Spiritual meaning of pink. Pink is a color that evokes feelings of love, compassion, and nurturing. But there are many deeper spiritual meanings associated with this vibrant hue. Understanding the mystical symbolism of pink can help you tap into the healing potentials. Key takeaways. Pink symbolizes unconditional love, compassion, femininity, innocence, joy, hope, romance, and new beginnings. In different cultures, pink has varying symbolic meanings. In India, it represents happiness. In Latin America, it's tied to death. And in Japan, it signifies impermanence. Sorry about that.
Impermanence.
Impermanence,
Yeah.
thank you. Three, pink is associated with the heart chakra and opening yourself to unconditional love. Seeing pink lights or orbs is believed to be a sign from spirit guides. Different shades of pink have slightly different meanings. Pale pink represents gentleness, while magenta symbolizes imagination. Surrounding yourself with pink can impact its uplifting energy. Using pink candles, crystals, clothing, flowers, etc. So surrounding yourself in pink. When my daughter and the two grandkids lived with us, we have a little two-piece bathroom downstairs. And you surround yourself in Barbie pink, because that's what my granddaughter wanted. So you get your shot of pink down there. Pink is a soothing, healing color that reminds us to approach life with tenderness, empathy, and emotional wisdom. In many cultures and spiritual traditions, pink is tied to unconditional love, romance, femininity, and new beginnings. Here are some of the most prevalent symbolic meanings associated with pink. I think I've read some of those. Pink represents caring for others without judgment or limitations. It's the color of universal love. From romance and relationships, from red roses to pink champagne, pink is the color of romance. It represents affection, passion, and partnership. Feminine energy, culturally, pink is associated with traditional feminine traits like nurturing, intuition, and emotional intelligence. Innocence and joy, the soft hue reminds us of the carefree innocence of childhood. Pink evokes playfulness, optimism, and lighthearted fun. Hope and strength. In cancer awareness and healing, pink ribbons symbolize hope, strength, and prevalence. And that's when this pink started in 2007, when I had my, not my cancer, the cancer. I had breast cancer, and I started wearing the pink. And in November, I put a couple stripes of purple in there for you guys and your boys. New beginnings. Pale pink symbolizes the first buds of springtime. The color represents starting fresh with a positive mindset. The symbolism of pink in different cultures. Interestingly, pink holds unique meanings across various cultures. Here's how pink is prevailed globally. In India, pink is the color of spring, symbolizing renewal and happiness. Bright pink is popular at Holi festival celebrations. In Latin America, bright pink symbolizes death and mourning. The color reminds people of the pink flowers used to decorate graves. In Japan, pink is the color of springtime cherry blossom. It represents impermanence and beauty of life. In the West, pink became associated with femininity and girls in the 1940s. Before that, boys sometimes wore pink, which was seen as a watered down red. And boys wear pink now. More power to them. Why associate pink just with girls?
We call it salmon.
Yeah. Pink color symbolism in spirituality. Beyond broad cultured meanings, pink has symbolism tied to spiritual concepts like chakras and auras. The heart chakra, in chakra healing traditions, the heart chakra is associated with the color pink. As a central chakra related to love and connection, pink resonates with this energy center. Opening your heart chakra allows unconditional love to flow through you. Some mystics believe seeing pink lights or orbs is a sign from spirit guides. Pink spiritual light brings comfort, assurance, and guidance from the spirit realms. In aura readings, a pink aura signals love, empathy, and emotional sensitivity. Pink auras are comforting and harmonizing. A dark or muddy pink aura color needs healing. It signifies emotional imbalance, drama, and codependency. Meanings of the different shades of pink. Pale pink, gentleness, innocence, youthfulness. Light pink, romance, love, femininity. Bright pink, fun, vigor, enthusiasm. Dark pink, gratitude, appreciation, and sensuality. And magenta pink, compassion, spiritual healing, and imagination. So I will leave that one. basically touched on it. So my last one is the 8 colors and their spiritual meaning and uses. And this talks about the color is more than just something pretty to look at. It's symbolically and energetically active and can provide deep information and insight. Color has vibration and frequency. And since the entire universe is made up of vibrating energy, colors can have a spiritual meaning, particularly in things like the human energy fields, auras and chakras, dreams, or even spirit orbs. When you understand the spiritual meanings of each color, you can interpret all sorts of things, from what it means to have certain colors and auras to symbolic messages from spirit that come in dreams or visions. So if you're noticing the sudden repetitive appearance of certain colors, it could contain information or a message. It can even help you choose energy healing therapies like crystals and color therapy that improve your own vibe and correct energy imbalances. The color white. The color white is typically revered as the color of purity and is considered a holy color. It is the color that is associated with angelic beings and the light of the divine. It represents purity, deep spirituality, and oneness, and is the color often associated with angels. White is the inclusion of all colors. It's the source light that moves through a prism to split into all the colors that make up your energy field. This is why it's associated with source energy and why white light is believed to be so cleansing and purifying. Your 7th or crown chakra vibrates at white energy. This is where you connect with divine and where the part of you that is pure spirit dwells. White can also represent communication with spirit guides and angels. Black. Black is often considered a negative spiritual color, such as the dark and evil forces. However, in some religions, black takes on a different type of spiritual meaning that represents historical events. It can also represent your shadow self, that part of you that you hide because you find it unworthy. Black can be protective too. For example, crystal healers use black crystals to absorb negative energy, ground, and protect from negativity. A spectrum of spiritual meaning. Color is infused with meaning, and it has spiritual, religious, and cultural significance beyond just looking pretty. By understanding the meaning behind each color, you can use it to receive guidance and balance your energy field. So right now we'll talk about red, yellow, and blue. Red is vitality, life, grounding, passion, redemption, purification by fire. Yellow, sun, joy, love, hope, enlightenment, creativity. Blue, divinity, heaven, truth, angels, Holy Spirit, intuition. Red is the color of intense passion, and energetically it represents your root chakra. Red can infuse vitality and energize your spiritual nature. It can fuel your journey along the exciting inner path of self-discovery while supporting your desire to explore the depth of your spirituality. When you explore some of your modern spiritual meanings for the color red, you may be surprised how powerful the vibe actually is. The color often overwhelms people with its vigor and visual brilliance. Lighter tones of red can be a little less powerful and more gentle. Because it's associated with the root chakra, red is also a grounding color, and it can help you tap into earth energy. It's it's foundational color that links to who you are at your core: fear, passion, safety, and security. Yellow. Yellow is the color of joy, love, hope, and creativity. It's associated with the 3rd chakra. When you use yellow, you immediately feel how positive the color is. It's the symbol of sunlight, wisdom, and optimism. Yellow energy makes you feel free and provides you with divine inspiration. This may be the joy you feel when you tap into the stream of divine love. If you need an infusion of high spiritual energy, the color yellow will deliver that to you. The solar plexus chakra, a vibrant The solar plexus chakra vibrates at a frequency that shows up as the color yellow. The energy of this chakra is all about self, willpower, self-confidence, self-worth, ego, and self-restraint. Blue. You may suddenly be drawn to the color blue as your spirituality grows. And I noticed that in the very last part of December and the very first part of this month. I started to gravitate towards blue, and I could feel a change coming within me. I was starting to see things differently. I was connecting more with my guides and my higher power. It seemed to be, I just felt a shift. And so the color blue, I was really gravitated to the color blue. This color represents the sky and the heaven. It's often used as the color that represents infinity and the desire to reach enlightenment. Many intuitives, psychics, mediums, and healers are drawn to the color blue. It's not surprising since the external umbilical cord that connects each soul to divinity is blue. It's the stream that allows you to communicate and tap into the divine spirit world. Other symbolic meanings of blue include angels and truth. Blue is also associated with the fourth chakra, the throat chakra. This is the seat of your creative expression, communication, truth, and integrity. It's also where things like judgment arise. And the last three colors, green, orange, and purple. Green is renewal, growth, healing, rebirth, rejuvenation, nature, and new path. Orange, fire of spirit, purification, emotions, spiritual power, creativity, God's presence, God's grace. Purple, divinity, enlightenment, cleansing of spirit, heaven, spirit world, spiritual nature, higher self. Green is the color of renewal, rejuvenation, healing, and rebirth. It's also associated with the heart chakra. Much of nature is green. In the energy field, green indicates someone who is a healer and or has a deep spiritual tie to nature. If you find yourself drawn to the color green along your spiritual journey, you should celebrate how far you advanced. In your spiritual journey, green arrives to announce a new path for you to choose. You are at a crossroads and must now rely on all you've learned to guide you in choosing the best direction to travel. Green is also associated with the heart chakra, which is the seat of love and the bridge between your physical and spiritual self. Orange. If you are attracted to the color orange, it is attached to all of your emotional nature and carrying it into a spiritual level so you can achieve balance. If you only recently discovered your spiritual nature, you may be attracted to this color. Orange is highly charged with color vibration that's undisciplined. You may be highly energized and motivated to explore your spirituality at a fast pace. In your energy field, orange represents your sacral chakra. This is the seat of your sexual power and where you begin to recognize yourself as an individual and a member of a community. It's also where creative ideation is born. Purple. Purple is a color of divinity and represents enlightenment. It's associated with the sixth chakra. Purple is also the color of cleansing of spirit and the connection with heaven or spirit world. If you're drawn to the color purple, your personal energy is reflecting your spiritual nature that has become highly developed. This color vibrates connections you directly to the spiritual realm of divinity. Your third eye chakra vibrates at the color purple. Many people with psychic abilities or highly developed intuition have powerful third chakra energy, and purple is their aura. This chakra is also associated with reasoning, critical thinking, sleep, and dreams. And if you haven't been told today, you are loved. God bless.
Thank you, Lorraine. Very interesting. You mentioned like blue is for intuition and for the spiritual My favorite color is light blue.
Like blue.
Yes, well, interesting actually.
It's also our color of the calendar for February.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's all resonating together.
It's our favorite color.
Okay, I now ask you for your material offering, which is a donation toward the upkeep of the ongoing of our church. I ask Steve to collect it, please. Okay. Thank you. We give thanks for this material support, and we ask that you bless, prosper, and create miracle for the giver for their contribution and their offering of love. Thy uses and purposes guide us, building wisely and firmly our mansion of spirit in this world and the next. We ask that the monies received move our churches toward in the best way possible. We thank you for continuing to provide the material aspect of it and for keeping our doors open. Amen. Thank you. I now call Reverend Catherine for an announcement.
Thank you so much, Asher. Whoops, thank you so much, Lorraine. That was so good. I guess we could all find ourselves in those colors, right? I have new respect for gray, I'll tell you. I don't know how to feel about it because it's cutting on one side and then empowering on the other, right?
Yeah, you have to find your
Your balance, yes. I thought that was really interesting. And yeah, blue is my favorite color, as you can see, right? Yeah, that was really great. Thank you so much. I love how you talked about the changing of the colors to indicate a change in the mood and to even see what people are thinking. You could use that in so many ways. Thank you so much for sharing that. It feels like a workshop could be made out of it.
Just saying.
Just saying. Just saying. All right, next week, happy February, everybody. I mean, it feels like I haven't seen you guys in forever. February 8th, our speaker and medium will be Reverend Tammy Crouch. She's coming all the way from Beaverton, I think. So it's going to be really amazing to have her here next week. And our chairperson is Candace Cosman. It is so nice to be back this week instead of watching snow cover things. It's nice to be back here. I had to cancel classes and everything last week. It was awful. The week before, it was horrible. It was great to be back in. All right, so this Friday, February 6th, is our empowerment night. And in my intermediate class, I asked Spirit for an attunement for them, because I usually do an attunement to upgrade the energy with my students, right? And what Spirit gave me was this 1 hour and 20-minute meditation that includes hypnosis. And it takes you to a life where you were a healer, and we bring that healing back. And then it takes you to a life where you have realized all of your goals for this lifetime, and you can have a conversation with that version of yourself. And then I take you to a future healed version. So we're doing a regression and a progression, right? I take you all the way to a future healed version of your person, and we ask you all these different questions in the meditation. And then after that, a 20-minute healing session with all of your guides and angels, right? So that's why it's an hour and a half. So I thought for our empowerment night, why not offer it to everyone here? Because I think that it was so profound for the, right, Asher, right? It was so profound to those that experienced it. I would love to share that healing with you guys. So that is going to happen Friday night at 7 o'clock. Okay, and we had our second installment of Awakening Divine Sophia workshop, online and in person. So that was yesterday, And it is so much fun. We have incredible discussions, and the meditations are incredible. We also do a little bit of somatic work. I'm incorporating that as well, to ground in the Gnostic teachings, because they are Gnostic teachings. They're not your traditional Christian. They're Gnostic Christian. So it's, as you'll see, it's very different. Challenges a lot of your beliefs, but it's amazing. So we have a beginning special. So if you bring 2 friends that pay their full admittance fee, yours is free. Your entrance fee is free, and is offered twice online and in person, and it's every other Friday and Saturday. So the next one is, I think, February 13th and 14th at 7 p.m. on the Friday and 1 p.m. in person here at the church. If you're coming in person, just show up. If you're coming online, look for the advertisement. The link to it will be there. Okay, so that's there. And we have a music committee. So we have, our songbooks are great, but we're working on making them a lot better. Right? So we have our music committee that's going to meet online on February 12th to start working on replacing our songbooks. The 2 board members that are in charge of this are Eric Bryant and Candace Cosman, and they will be handling that. This month's, sorry? I'm so sorry, okay, and Ashor, I need to put that in there.
I recently joined.
You recently joined, okay, yes, and then Ashor as well. Oh, it's okay, I'll write it in my, thank you. I'm sorry, Ashor, thank you. Okay, and so Ashor's saying if anyone has any suggestions,
Yeah, of course.
so feel free to email us at Divine Light Spiritualist Church, and we will definitely take those into consideration. This month's Reiki Healing Night is going to be February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. Great day to come out and get healed, right? Friday the 13th. Right.
Oh, boy.
Friday the 13th, so it's extra special, right? This is an incredible experience organized by Jess, Candace, and soon, Jess and Candace, and then Ashor. This is happening February 13th at 7 p.m. If you would like to be a healer at that event, please let one of our board members know. So Steve, myself, Lorraine, and Ashor. We're compiling a list of healers so that we can organize things a little bit better, right? And make sure that everything goes really well. So we had an online board meeting during all that snow last week.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got some really exciting things planned. I can't wait to start to show them to you. We have so many awesome workshops coming up, so stay tuned. We'll be announcing them soon. Our sound bowl meditation, we decided that we are going to do it twice a month, not every single Sunday. We're gonna start that in March, okay? And there are 2 other spiritualist churches in Oshawa. Star of Hope Spiritualist service is at 7 p.m. this evening. I couldn't find their documentation this morning when I looked, so I'm not sure who's speaking, but I know it's gonna be awesome, okay? And Eternal Life Spiritual Center is located at Story Park Community Center. Their service is the same as ours at 10:30 a.m. Next week, February 8th, Reverend Ernie Valley is the chairperson, and the speaker medium is Reverend Karen Howard. We have some things for sale in these cabinets here. Take a look through to see if something suits you. There is a suggestion box at the side. I've put a couple little things in there that are interesting, like there's an Aladdin's lamp in there that I got. I thought it would be a neat thing for visualization. And there's a couple, like there's a prayer wheel, a Tibetan prayer wheel that's in there. What else? The frequency machines, the frequency generating machines.
Yes.
There's 3 there, I think. And there's also speakers if you need them. And so what those do is those are healing, they generate healing frequencies. So those are there, and I think they are $40 each. Or they're
Yeah, 40 and 40. Speakers 40 and the machine is 40.
Yes. Okay. Church membership is welcomed anytime. Membership covers from January to December, and it's only $15 for the year. Please see a board member for this. We are a religious body and we offer a ministerial program. Our ordained ministers have the authority to solemnize marriages, conduct funerals, and naming services. And you notice that our two people up here have the sashes. When they wear the sashes, that means that they're ministerial students. Our website is
www.dlsc.co.
awesome, and we are also on Facebook and we stream on YouTube. Thank you for, oh, right, okay. Please like and subscribe. And comment, yes, if you'd like. Thank you for your support and for watching us, for being here in this freezing cold day. We appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for being here. I send you angels to keep you happy through the week, and tons of miracles. Little miracles that make you smile, and large miracles that make you laugh and dance with happiness. God bless you all with so much love. Yes? Okay, and now I'd like to call, if Lorraine is at service, I'd like to call on Lorraine for our moments of positivity.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So after coming through 2025 and it being kind of a down, heavy year, I thought I have this little book. It's called Be Good to Yourself Therapy. So I'm just going to read you a couple little things you can keep in mind and think about the words. The first one is, trust yourself. You know what you want and need. Put yourself first. You can't be anything for anybody else unless you take care of yourself. Let your feelings be known. They are important. And you are. You are important. And these are things that I learned in my 12-step program, that I am important. I'm not just everybody else's sounding board, because people always come to me and sound off of what's going on, and I carry all this negativity. And thankfully here I've learned how to release that. Express your opinions. It's good to hear yourself talk. So, if you're have something to say it, or look in the mirror and look at yourself, and say, look, this is how I'm feeling. These are the opinions I have on such and such. And I'll share number 5. Value your thinking. You do it well. And I'll leave that with you today.
Thank you, Lorraine. Okay. Is there any birthday or announcement?
Not till next week.
Okay. Who's next week?
Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Three-quarters of a century.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
What?
I'm 75 next September.
I'm not buying that for a second. Okay, carry on.
Okay. Now it's time for another song. The song is I Have a Dream on page 19. When you find it, if you can, stand.
If your legs are willing.
If your legs are really good.
Oh. This one. This is a.
I have a dream, a song to sing, to help me cope. My favorite song.
Anything.
Yeah.
If you see the wonder of a fairy tale, you can take the future, even if you fail. I believe in angels, something good in everything I see. I believe in angels, when I know the time is right for me, I'll cross the street. I have a dream. I have a dream. A fantasy to help me through reality. makes it worth the while. Pushing through the darkness, still another mile. I believe in angels, something good in everything I see. I believe in angels. When I know the time is right for me, I cross the street. I have a dream. I cross the street. I have a dream. Something good in everything I see. I believe in angels. When I know the time is right for me, I cross the street. I have a dream. I cross the street. I have a dream.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, now it's time for messages from Spirit. Please welcome our ministerial student, which is Steve, me, and Lorraine. Anybody else if you want, yeah.
Look at how fast we're running up there.
Yeah.
We all might get tested.
I think you will. I'm thinking that.
There's a couple of our people online too, if you guys are inclined. Charlotte and Reverend Heather. And yeah, Charlotte and Reverend Heather. And if anybody online wants a message, just say so in the chat and I'll let them know.
Carol, may I come to you?
Yes.
Yeah, so when I stepped into your energy, I got a gentleman energy, like a man energy. Was more of like fatherhood, like energy, father, grandfather. He's a bald and well-dressed man. He loved everything to be organized. He loved writing. He used to like write like things. Even like I saw him like sitting in his desk, very organized desk, everything in his place. He loved reading books. He loved like writing. When I asked for a name, he introduced himself with name Steve.
That's a good name.
Steve, yeah. And yeah, very organized. He's like, he spent like, this is kind of his peace moment when he go to like reading and writing. This is the moment that he feel peace. And the message that I got for you is to slow down and try to step back and look to the things, because sometimes when we are involved in things, we can't see it clearly. So just step back, look for the things more clearly, and be slowly. Let this step be slow. And when I ask what to give you, he gave a pen for you. So maybe ask, write. He's asking you to write. Yeah.
The third time I've been told that. so.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I
I'm
think,
here.
yeah. There's time. So yeah, this is what I got for you, and I will leave that with you and say God bless.
Reverend Catherine, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
Okay, I have this gentleman, it was a friend, someone you knew, I think in primary school. He's white complexion. He's reaching out, he's putting his arms around you, he says he's so proud of what you've become. Yeah, we've been telling her that. He's saying you need to slow down, you need to start delegating more. You're doing it somewhat, but he says you need to do it more. And he has this great big clock, time clock with a button on it, you know, the time yourself. And he's giving you that as a gift, and he says, God bless. And he came through with a lot of love. But he said you knew him when he was little.
I know who that is, yeah.
Okay.
Alex from
Say
grade
God
2
bless.
in
We even
Edmonton.
went to the school.
Sorry?
Remember we were driving in, at the West End or whatever, and you were saying, like, the school where you used to live, and we went in and we were talking about this guy this kid you went to school with. I'm pretty sure it was at that school you were talking about.
No, I think this is when we lived in Edmonton. I had
Oh,
a friend,
okay.
yeah, because it was grade 2.
Yeah, because my hands are freezing, so I think it's somewhere cold.
There you go. Well, right here.
Yeah.
When he came through, I just got goosebumps and my hands went cold, so yeah,
Yeah.
Edmonton,
Edmonton, yeah.
Alberta.
Cool. That was my turn. May I come here? Your name?
Liz?
Liz? Yeah. Okay, so I have a gentleman coming through, definitely a grandfather energy, but he's presenting himself like reasonably young. I want to say probably in his early to mid 60s, okay? It seems to be the time when you were more connected with him. He always liked to present himself like well-dressed. He's telling me, he's like, I was by no means rich, but I definitely knew how to take care of myself. And, you know, he didn't want to be like looked at as like, oh, you're just an average guy, because he's like, I wasn't the average guy. You know, I made my presence known out in the he's saying the city, so. His glasses, he always, like, he needed his glasses, but he hated wearing them. So only when he absolutely needed to put them on, he would struggle to read and stuff like that, because he hated these glasses. But he's telling me you need to stop questioning your decisions going through life, second guessing yourself. You know you want to do something, and then when you start doing it, it's like, am I doing the right thing? Should I be doing this, or should I be over here? He's like, no, he's to the point. He used to say, pick a lane and stick to it. He's telling me, like, you'll be on pursuit of something, and you'll be like, I don't know. Then you go over here, and then you go over here. You go over. He's like, pick one thing and focus on it, because all of them are good. He's saying you will eventually do all of these things you want to do, but you can't do them all at once. He's saying just focus on one thing, the one thing that makes you feel good. You'll know, when you get on it, it's like, yes, I feel this is the place. He's like, then stop second guessing, stick with it. He's also saying stop worrying so much about everyone around you. What other people are thinking, what you're doing. Oh, should I be doing this? Because what if so-and-so thinks this, or what if so? It's like, who cares? It's for you. Do it for you. You're not doing it for everyone else. He's telling me when you were younger, and you would go and visit your grandparents, like your grandfather there. You always, playing with toys or whatever, you knew exactly, I'm playing with this, and that was it. Didn't care if anyone else was like, well, why don't you play with something like it? Nope, this is what I'm doing. It's like, do that with your life. Make a choice, stick to it, who cares what everyone else is thinking. All right, I'm gonna see, like Ashor was saying, I'm gonna try and bring something in that'll connect. It's funny. It's a Raggedy Ann and Andy doll. But you didn't like Raggedy Ann, so he just gave you Andy for some reason. I'm gonna leave love me and say like that.
Okay, can I come to the lady in the back? What's your name? Joan. Joan, may I come to you?
Sure.
Okay. I have a grandmother figure. And she's showing me a lot of little children sitting around her, and one sitting on her lap, and she loved to cook, and she loved children around her. She comes through with a lot of love to you. And I'm getting the letter S and the name Sadie. I don't know if that, you can relate to that. Maybe there's, maybe it was a friend of hers or something, but the name Sadie is coming through. She just wants you to know that she is around you all the time, and that she'll let you know when you take a wrong step. She's gonna be there to sort of give you a little dig and say, okay, no, you need to be going this way, not this way. And she has a gift for you, and it's a small little box like this, and she said, when you open it up, your dreams will come true. And I'll leave that with you and say, God bless.
Martha, may I come to you?
Yes, please.
Okay, when I stepped into your energy, I got mother energy. So I saw her seeing her in the kitchen cooking. She loved cooking, and this was her favorite time when she cook and they can in the kitchen and have chat with you, talk about different subjects. She missed these moments, and I believe even she teached you some recipes for cooking. Yeah, and she's very proud of you. She loves you, and she said that she's always with you. So whenever you want to ask something, or whenever you have doubt about something, just ask her. She will give you the answer right away. She's with you. She's all the time being with you. Yeah, and whenever there's something that you need an answer for, just ask her. And yeah, she's she used to give you advice. Yeah.
Whether I ask for it or not.
Okay, now yeah. She loves you. She is with you, and also she's asking you to do a list for things that priority in your life, or things that you are planning to do. Just set a list and try to focus on things that are kind of priority in your life. There are things that secondary things. Maybe it's, I don't want to say waste time, but it's taking a lot of your attention to your main goal or main things that purpose. Yeah, but it's more of kind of not purpose in life. It's more of something that you need to achieve in doing some things, your kind of projects or something. Yeah. So if you put list and focus on this list, yeah, that's what she's saying. And when I ask what to give you, she give you a cup of water. She's asking you to drink more water. Yeah, more drink water. Yeah. Just also try to clear your head, get rid of anything that is not important in your life. Yeah, just focus on things that. Yeah.
Priority.
Yeah. Yeah, and I will leave that with you.
Thank you.
Can I add to that?
Yes, please.
This young fella is not giving up. And he has a song for you, and it's the Beatles' Baby, You're Moving Way Too Fast.
Oh,
Okay, so think on that. That's what he said to tell you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Reverend Dolores, might come to you. A gentleman coming through. It's not related to you, like in any way. It's a little bit heavier set. Kind of thinning hair, about my height. He's telling me it's just like a close friend. Like what I'm seeing is we've been to your place before, dropping stuff off, but I'm seeing like the side. So I want to say he's a neighbor or something like that. That's coming through. He's telling me he's happy to see that you are starting to do more things for yourself. Like just recently, more recently you've kind of slowed down for doing stuff for yourself. You're back to kind of helping everyone. He's like, get back to looking after yourself. And then he's not saying like health wise or eating wise or anything. Just make time for you. You need to be making time for you. He's saying with this weather right here, now it's a time for a nice vacation someplace warmer. He's mentioning that you have been considering it, but you're concerned about this person, that person. He's like, right now, he says, it's you. Be concerned for you. He's telling me he's seen you. You've been really, he's saying, beating up on yourself. With certain things you've been doing, and it's like, oh, why did I do that? That was not, I shouldn't have done that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you should have, or you wouldn't have. There's maybe different ways you could have gone and done things for your, for yourself and stuff like that. But he's like, you got to lay off of yourself, treat yourself better. He's telling me, listen to the words that you used to say to him. Take those words to heart for yourself as well, because you helped him along through a lot of like trying times. He's saying your words. He says you're very wise with your words. He's like, apply them to yourself as well. I don't know why he's standing there. He's like leaning on a snow shovel. He's like proud of this snow shovel or something. I'm gonna leave his love with you and say God bless.
Dolores, can I come to you? Yeah. So I got a gentleman named Paul. So he's a kind of I don't know if he's like related to you or not, like related to you, but he's kind of speaker, and they used to like look at him and say, wow, how he's speaking, how he has this kind of message, how he's delivering message, very like for the audience. And he's also encouraging you to do the same. He's encouraging you to start to write speech, something that you are having like kind of message, you are thinking about it, to deliver it. He's encouraging you to do it, write the speech, and do like more frequently speak about the message that you want to deliver. The message is gonna help a lot of people. Maybe something that you want to express for the people that will help other people, how they can make their life better. He's giving you even like white paper, just write your speech, and to prepare a speech, something that message is a very valuable message, something that I don't know, I'm feeling like kind of you are having it in your mind, but you need to put it on paper and deliver it.
Yeah, I have to deliver a speech on Saturday.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll leave that with you on second.
I don't think they'll even have to write it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was seeing papers, white papers, so, yeah, yeah.
Spirit always calls us out, you know.
Okay,
right.
Full of points at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I have a message for
okay.
tonight.
Yes, please, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen somebody around you, I think they're past the young age, a nephew or somebody like that, but they're not in spiritual, but they're young. When they left the world, they're very young.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I think his name is like G, I'm not sure.
George, my
Yeah,
cousin.
G, I got G,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so he came in very strongly from here, from me to you here. And he's saying that you have come a long way. And is one more thing he wants you to do when you are by yourself or doing what you have to do. He said you just find peace. That's all he's telling me is that you just need to find more peace with yourself. Because he said you have it. So when you are by yourself and doing different things, he said the word that you have to think about is peace. He said, value peace in your life. You can do it. You already done it, but he wants you to embrace it strongly because that's what keeps you going. And he said, sometimes you worry stuff would come back with sickness. And he's saying, no. Once you keep your spirituality going, let nobody stop you from church or nothing, or nobody detour you, because this space is yours, like everybody else. And that's where your healing is coming from, constantly. So nothing will come back, and you leave the word with you, peace.
Thank you. I had a crush on that cousin.
Wow.
That's
Always
awesome.
wanted to be with George. He died young. He was going to school on the East Coast, and a bunch of them were driving back to school, and a busload of nuns hit them and they were killed.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
A busload of nuns.
Yeah.
He's with you so strongly.
That's good.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
you guys.
thank you.
Okay, thank you
You
for
have
listening.
Yes, come, please.
Oh, wow.
Make up to you.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you, Carol. Yeah.
I had an aunt on your dad's lineage side, and she would have been known for, she would keep doing this if she had some information to tell you, whether it was her hand or whether it was a spoon or anything in her hand, she would do this, like announcement
Yeah,
sort of
my
thing.
Grenadian auntie. Yeah. Auntie Merlin. Yeah.
And she's saying, with the Sophia, she's like, you can't forget the music. And she said, you search up some ancient music of that time period, and it's like an automatic connection. And she kept bringing that up. And it might even have words in it to do with Sophia, so there might be might be more than one. I'm getting maybe 3. So it could be that time period music with no words, or it could be just words about Sophia that might not be that time period. She was not letting go of this. She kept saying, the music, you gotta do the music. So whether it's you preparing for it, you'll know if you're guided to actually do it in the class. But it's definitely for you.
Okay.
And I'll leave that with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know exactly that. Well, I mean, since we're giving messages, right? Lorraine, may I come to you, please? As you were talking, and I see this every time you're up there is a bunch of people with you. Usually it's just your dad, and he sort of stands, he's taller than you, right?
Yes,
Stands
6
just
feet.
over,
Yeah, he's
yes.
6 foot.
He stands almost right beside you, just kind of doing this, being very, very proud. Well, today there were 3. And it really, there were 3 on this side, and there were 2 women on this side.
One about this tall?
Yes,
My
she was
mother.
right beside you. Yes, so your dad on one side. So they're gathering beside you, because this is a crucial time in your life, and you're seeing it and feeling it, and they're just, it's almost lifting you out. It's almost like you're learning to walk again.
Mm-hmm.
You're becoming a different person.
Learning to live.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they're so very proud of you, and They were just standing there, just giving you support in a very powerful way, very silent and very powerful. And they're going to continue to be with them. And as we talked about affinity with spirit guides this week in our intermediate class. Like we have affinity with our spirit guides. They have an affinity of strength that's coming through, and you're getting to that place where you're going to feel them more in your life. Call on them. They will help you with the jump from learning to crawl to learning to stand. And I'm going to leave that with you and say God bless.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for listening to
Thank
Spirit,
you.
everybody.
Okay, thank you for the message from Spirit. I would like to take the opportunity to thank our speaker, Lorraine Morton, and our ministerial students for message from Spirit, and everyone else that give messages. Our spiritual healers, our collection person, Steve, and who helped in any way. And all of you for joining us this morning. Please come and visit us again. After the closing prayer, we will sing our closing song, which is on the back of the songbook. God be with you. I now call on Carol to say the closing prayer.
Divine Spirit, help us by the power of your Spirit. Keep our minds focused on what is true, what is honorable, what is right, what is pure. We pray that you will guard our souls and keep us safe. Help us find rest in your Spirit. Continue to guide us to live in the spiritual shelter you provide. We embrace your emotional, physical, and spiritual protection. As we depart here today, guide us all safely home to our loved ones. Until we meet again, we're left in your love and care. Amen.
Okay, we have come to the end of our service. Let's sing our closing song, God Be With You, located on the back of our songbook. God be with you when we meet again. By His castles that uphold you, in His arms securely fold you. God be with you till we meet again, till we meet, till we meet, till we meet, my loved ones meet, till we meet, till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet again. God bless you all and have a safe drive home.
Very good.
Very good.